With his faithful Indian companion Tonto, the masked rider of the plains led the fight for law and order in the early western United States. His strength and courage, his daring and resourcefulness were always on the side of right against might. And in time, Hi-Yo Silver became the battle cry of justice on the frontier. Return with us now to those thrilling days when the West was young. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! We've got to hurry! Tonto's waiting on the trail ahead! Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
As the Lone Ranger and Tonto rode toward the main house of the Collins Ranch, they noticed signs of neglect on every side. Fences were broken down. There were broken windows in the buildings, and the trail was overgrown with grass and weeds. But the smoke that rose from the chimney gave evidence that someone still lived in the ranch house. The masked man and the Indian dismounted and knocked on the door.
It's only a couple of years since this was one of the best ranches in the state, Tonto. I can't imagine what's happened to it.
Nobody home?
There must be someone here. I smell food.
Oh.
I'll rap again.
Maybe people afraid of mass.
That might be. Someone else coming. Looks like a traveler.
Oh, him sell things.
There's quite a wagon load of supplies.
Hello there, mister. Anyone home?
I don't know.
Oh, Genevieve. Hello there. Oh. I suppose you rapped on the door. Must be someone there. Smoke comes from the chimney. By the way, my sakes.
You don't be alarmed by my mask.
Live and let live is my motto. Yes, you wear a mask if you want for all of me, mister. Fairchild's my name. Sidney Fairchild. I'm a salesman. Pots, pans, hardware, calico. Well, you name it and I've got it. Glad to know you.
How do you do, Fairchild?
Come now, the sisters must be home. Never known them not to be.
The sisters?
Yes, the Collins sisters. Couple of fine old ladies. Very fine, yes, sirree. Both well past 60. Aggie and Bess is their names. Know 'em well.
You've been here before, then?
Oh, sure. Stop here for a night's lodging when I'm passed this way. Pay 'em for it. Helps 'em out some. They can use the cash better than the hotel in town. Spend where it'll do the most good, I always say. Here, let me try a hand at that door. Aggie! Bessie! Come on there. It's your old friend Sid Fairchild back again. That got him. They're opening the door now. Strange old ladies. Strange no end. Sirree.
Oh, Mr. Fairchild, it is good to see you again. My sake's been a long time.
Hello, Aggie. How are things?
Poorly, Mr. Fairchild. Trouble no end.
Where's Bess?
Oh, she's stuck to her armchair, plumb wore out with worry. It's the haunt.
These are a couple of friends of mine.
Oh, my sakes.
Please, Miss Collins. My mask doesn't mean that I'm an outlaw.
Nice spoken, gent, Aggie.
Well, you better come inside. It's getting dark. This ain't a good place after dark.
And what did you say about haunts?
I didn't mean to say that, stranger. You'll do well to forget I spoke. Oh, here, what am I thinking now? You better put the horses where they'll be safe. Take 'em round the rear and lock 'em up in the woodshed.
The woodshed?
It's better so. I wouldn't want man nor beast to be on this land outside this house after dark.
Oh, nonsense, Aggie. It's living alone this way that's got you all nervous about things.
No, it ain't, Mr. Fairchild. I know what I know.
Me fix horse.
Very well, Tonto.
Step this way and I'll fix up some victuals for you.
Now, that'll be right fine.
Bess is in the kitchen talking to another traveler that wanted to stay the night here. He's like you, Mr. Fairchild. He don't take no stock in the things that's been going on around here. But he'll find out. He sure enough will find out. Just wait here a moment.
Bess Collins, that's a downright fool story you're telling me. Sounds of spooks in the bunkhouse. Who ever heard such things?
Laugh, John Boston. Go on, laugh.
Now, look at here, Bess. There ain't never yet been a ghost that couldn't be stopped by a bullet. Why, you and Aggie are just a bit up...
I suppose you think the cowhands all left for nothing.
Why did they leave? Didn't you pay enough?
Paid top prices. Gave the best food. Good beds in the bunkhouse. Not too much work. This was the best ranch around here 2 years ago. Now look at it.
I did. I noticed it when I rode in. But you can't tell me the spooks and ghosts chased them in.
They did. You can hear 'em most every night around the bunkhouse.
You gotta show me.
You can see for yourself, John Barton. Or at least hear for yourself.
When did all this spook business begin?
Well, it started soon after the curse of Lyman Durek was put on us. I hardly dare to talk about that frightful night.
The curse of Lyman Durek. I've heard of him.
Did you say that...
Oh, it's all right, Bess. This man's a friend of mine.
Masked, eh? Well, I bet you...
And this is Mr. Fairchild, a salesman that comes through here from time to time.
Howdy.
Glad to know you, Barton. Mighty glad to know you. Friend of the Collins girls and a friend of mine. Yes, sirree.
Mr. Barton is an old friend of ours, but we ain't seen him much these past few years.
I was downright set back when I saw the shape this ranch was in.
Didn't you mention Lyman Durek?
Don't tell me you know him, stranger.
I've heard the name. He's wanted for a robbery, isn't he?
Yes, but on the other hand, we
What
don't...
Bess is trying to say is that we'd sooner let the polecat have the jewels he stole or to see him brought back here.
Are you the ones he stole from?
That's right.
Hold on, stranger. Just stand still.
What's the matter, Barton?
Maybe you're Lyman Durek.
Hardly.
Or a friend of his come here to see how things are.
Put your gun down, Barton. You won't need that from me.
I was here the night Durek made his escape. What a time that was. Remember, Aggie?
I'd as soon not remember it, Mr. Fairchild.
My excitement no end.
I'd like to hear more about it.
I'll tell it. This man Durek was a foreman here. One night when all the hands were in town on a spree, he stole some fine old jewelry. It was worth a fortune.
Things we'd had in the family since the Revolution.
Jewels that belonged to our mother and grandmother.
Yep, and this Lyman Durek, polecat that he was, stole it all.
It was Mr. Fairchild that caught him at it. Never as long as I live will I forget that awful night. It was raining. And the wind was...
Look! Aggie, look!
Yes.
Oh, my sakes alive. It's an engine.
And that's my friend Tonto. Nothing to be alarmed about.
Horse all fixed now.
I saw the door moving, opening slow like a ghost was doing.
Doggone it, Bess. Your nerves are in bad shape. You gotta get control of yourself. Forget this talk of ghosts.
I wish to mercy I could, John. But we hear 'em. Tain't no imagination.
You were telling about the night of the robbery, Fairchild.
Oh, yeah, so it was. I said it was a fearsome night. I was sleeping in the bunkhouse when I heard Aggie scream, and I come in here on the run, gun in hand.
That's what he did, and he caught Durek with all our jewelry. Oh, my, but Lyman Durek was mad at being caught.
I roped him and took him to the bunkhouse as a prisoner till the morning when the law could get to him.
Didn't the law get him?
He escaped in the night.
Sneaked away.
And took the jewelry with him.
I see.
He got the ropes loose somehow. I fought with him. Oh, fierce battle. He knocked me out, though, and lit out.
But the curse you mentioned.
That was when he was captured.
Yes, he swore he'd been framed, that he didn't have any part in stealing them jewels. Well, the man was crazy. I caught him with the goods.
And what did he say?
He said that this ranch would suffer if he was sent away. He said that he'd break us. Oh, I can't tell all the fearful things he said.
It chills my blood to think of that man. That awful look in his eyes.
And since then?
Well, after that, the cowpunchers acted mighty strange. One of them was killed mysteriously in the bunkhouse. Found dead there. Rest lit out.
Awful thing.
Well, it's a lot of doggone superstitious nonsense.
We've heard the sounds, John.
Yes, we've heard them near the bunkhouse.
Well, what sort of sounds?
Sort of pawing and scratching and heavy moaning sounds. Comes mostly on clear nights.
Has anything else happened at the bunkhouse since that time?
We never give anything a chance to happen. We never put anyone else in there. I thought some of having the place burned down.
That's what we should do.
Oh. Now, all the same, Barton, I figure it's best to take no chances.
What's that?
Well, that's my horse. I'll go and see what's the matter.
See? Even the horse knows there's something odd about this place. Something mysterious.
He's pawing the floor of the woodshed. I'll go quiet him.
And Tonto go too.
Very well, Tonto. Steady there. Steady, Silver, old boy. What's the matter with you?
Look at Silver.
Tonto, Silver is frightened. What is it, fellow? Stop trembling that way. Steady now. You can't cause any more alarm for those poor old ladies. There might be something strange going around here, but it certainly isn't anything supernatural. We'll wait till daylight and then have a look. We'll probably find some perfectly logical explanation for the sounds, if there are sounds.
Maybe we look at bunkhouse now, huh?
Open that door. We'll look over that way. Silver, quiet, boy, quiet. That's it. Stop your trembling now.
Plenty dark.
Yes, you can barely make out the bunkhouse. Hear anything?
Me not hear nothing.
Anything wrong with your horses?
Not that I know of.
Shut that outside door a minute. I don't know who you are, stranger.
Well,
I'm hoping you're on the level. If you're not, you're going to be on the level while you're in this house.
you can be sure of that, Barton.
I haven't seen much of those two fine old ladies in the past few years. But that's not because I ain't interested in them. They're in trouble here, a lot of trouble.
So it seems.
And I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
Very well, Barton. If there's any way that we can help...
There isn't, except to behave yourselves here.
And what are your plans?
Hand me that lantern, will you, Indian?
Oh, here, Lantern.
Light it up. I'm going to that bunkhouse, and I'm going to spend the night there.
I thought of doing that myself, Barton.
I'll do it. I'll find out once and for all what the noises are and put an end to all this fool talk about ghosts and things.
You armed?
Gun and knife, and I can use both. That's a good horse you got, mister.
One of the best.
I don't know as I'd say one of the best. I never saw better, and I've seen lots of horses.
He's mighty nervous about something. I think Tonto and I'll stay here in the woodshed overnight.
It might be a good idea. Well, I'm off to the bunkhouse. See you at breakfast.
I'll have the coffee ground in the pot in no time. Just set yourself down.
Did you hear any sounds during the night, Miss Aggie?
Same as always. I do wish John Barton had come in.
And Tonto's gone to get him. They'll be in a moment.
What about you? Did you hear the noises?
The wind was pretty strong.
They don't answer my question. Did you hear sounds?
There are always sounds in the night.
Not like these sounds.
Where's your sister?
She'll be in a minute. Poor Bess, she's even worse than I am about the sounds of the bunkhouse.
I have a perfect right to be, Agatha, and you know it.
All right, Bess, all right.
Where's John Barton?
He's coming.
Tonto went to get him.
Where's Fairchild?
He went with Tonto. They'll be here.
Hey, Bess, stranger. It's happened.
Oh, my sakes alive.
What's the matter?
You were right. It's nothing human.
Stop that, Fairchild. Tell what you have to say.
You better come and see for yourself. It's Barton.
What's the matter with John Barton?
The ghost, the spirits. Oh, I believe you now. It's all like you said.
Stop it.
Stop nothing. You see what I saw, then try and stop telling the same as me. I'm hitting out of here. I'm traveling and fast.
Where's Tonto?
He's still at the bunkhouse. He's there looking around. Oh, he's got more nerve than I have. I'm getting out and I ain't waiting for no breakfast.
Tell us.
What happened?
Where is John? Why ain't he here?
It's the ghost that done it. John Barton is dead.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Lone Ranger story. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments.
Now to continue our story. When the Lone Ranger learned of John Barton's death, he hurried to the bunkhouse where Tonto was waiting for him.
No tracks around the place, huh, Tonto?
Ground hard, not show track.
Well, what do you suppose struck John Barton?
Me not know. It's plenty hard to figure.
He must have been struck a furious blow on the head.
Not right.
This window was open when you got here?
Ah,
And he fell just inside the window.
that's right.
Heard something, stuck his head out the window, and that was all.
That's right.
And Tonto, the less the ladies know of this, the better. I think we'd better get them to town and have them stay there for a while.
That's good.
Now, you hitch up a team to the wagon back of the house and tie a scout behind. Then go to town with the ladies and get the sheriff and come back here with him.
Well, what law do?
I don't know, but we'll need the law before we're through with this mystery.
Tonto go get wagon.
Now, here comes Silver. Oh, there, Silver. Now, what's the matter, old boy? Why didn't you stay where you were left?
Silver plenty nervous.
He's looking toward the woods over there.
Ah,
He knows something he wants to tell.
maybe killer in wood.
I wonder. Tonto, I'm going to ride in there.
Tonto wait here?
Yes, wait till I come back. There'll be time enough for you to take the Collins sisters into town. All right, Silver, old boy. You want to show me something? Come on, then.
Hello, Silver, away!
The mighty stallion raced toward the distant woods. Tonto waited at the house with Fairchild and the two old ladies. 1 hour, 2 hours. The morning wore on. Their nervous tension increased with every passing moment.
Oh, why don't he come? What's happened to him?
Him come soon.
You keep saying that, Injun. But there's some reason why he don't come back.
You keep quiet.
But there must...
Keep quiet.
All right. All right, if that's the way you feel about it.
Fairchild was worse than either of the Collins sisters. Several times he tried to leave, but Tonto made him stay inside the house. Then, finally, the Lone Ranger returned.
No, master friend, come back.
Thank goodness he ain't been killed.
Now we'll know what he found in the woods, if anything.
Maybe him tell, maybe not.
All right, Tonto.
What happened?
Did you find anything?
Merciful goodness, stranger, where you been? Look at your clothes. You're a sight from mud and brambles.
There's the dense woods east of here.
I've heard say that it is, but what'd you find there?
And perhaps nothing of importance. We'll find out by tonight. And Tonto, you can hitch up the team now.
Team?
What team?
Yours. I want you two ladies to go to town until tomorrow.
For what for?
Town? What's the matter with here?
There might be things going on here tonight, and it'd be just as well if you were not around.
Why?
Now, please, Miss Agatha, don't ask questions.
Drove out in our house and home. I never heard the like of it. I'd like to know who you think you are, mister, that you can tell us where to go.
You may stay here if you want to, but it would make it much easier for everyone if you were in town. And Tonto will take you there, and he'll need you to help him persuade the sheriff to come back here with him.
The sheriff?
What good's the sheriff? He was here a couple of times before.
Yes, he's been here and didn't learn a thing.
And perhaps the sheriff didn't ride the right kind of horse.
Huh?
What's a horse to do with it?
I can tell you more tomorrow, after I'm more certain of the things that I suspect.
Well, maybe Mr. Fairchild will go to town with us. He has a rig of his own.
I'd rather have him stay here.
Well, I'd sooner not stay here.
I can understand that, Fairchild, but you'll stay.
It might be me that gets it tonight. I tell you, this ranch
This ranch has been run down because of something very definite and real. Something that can and will be corrected. I hope it'll be corrected tonight.
But why wait? If you know what's the answer to the mystery, why wait till night?
Because we can't act until after dark. Now, if you ladies will go...
Oh, I expect we may as well, Bessie.
I reckon so. It'd sure be a powerful heavy load off my mind if we could find some reason for the things that have happened.
You might tell the sheriff everything he doesn't know, including the death of John Barton.
We will.
We sure will.
Tonto come back soon. Fetch sheriff.
Very well, Tonto. Fairchild and I'll be right here waiting for you and the sheriff.
Against my better judgment.
We'll be here.
Late afternoon brought Tonto back to the run-down ranch with the sheriff. Fairchild complained to the lawman of the treatment he had received.
Held against my will. Practically a prisoner. I demand that I be let go.
Oh, take it easy, Fairchild.
Why should I have to stay here?
Well, I reckon you don't have to stay. But it wouldn't do you much good in your business if word went out that you was so yellow you run out when you was needed to help our friends, the Collins sisters.
Fairchild will stay with us tonight, Sheriff.
But what are you going to do?
You and Tonto and the sheriff and I are going to wait in the bunkhouse.
No,
That's the place to be. That's where things happen.
I don't want to. I can't stand staying there.
Shucks, Fairchild. There's nothing to be afraid of.
You don't know what there is. I do. I saw John Barton this morning.
I promise you that what happened to him won't happen to us.
You won't be able to stop it. It's the curse of Derrick, that's what it is.
I was going to ask you, Fairchild.
What?
When you were here the night Derrick escaped, was there anyone else here?
No.
None of the cowhands?
No.
No overnight guests?
Why, only me.
Very well.
Why?
I just wanted to make sure of that, that's all. You came in the morning, didn't you, Sheriff?
Yep, bright and early.
You searched, of course, for the stolen jewelry.
Sure.
Tonto, you the tools I mentioned?
Oh, tools all ready.
Then we might as well move to the bunkhouse. There are a few things we'll have to do before dark.
What's to be done?
For one thing, I want to take the door off one end of the bunkhouse.
Take the door off?
Then we'll cut one of the windows down to the floor and make a second door.
Why, I don't understand that.
You will, Fairchild, in good time. Now let's get started.
The window on one side of the bunkhouse was cut down to the ground to make a new entrance. Darkness fell, and with it a wind rose. It was a night fully as dark as the preceding one, and the four men inside the bunkhouse could barely see each other as they crouched in one corner.
Tonto,
Only here.
you left Silver untied, didn't you?
That's right.
You can come on the run if I call to him.
Silver come, you call.
I don't like this, I tell you.
None of us are too well pleased with it, Fairchild.
I ain't having a particular good time myself. I hope we finish this tonight. I don't know as I'll get my nerve up to putting in another night here.
And we'll see, Sheriff. We'd better stop talking. We might frighten away the visitor I'm expecting. What about the lanterns, Tonto?
Got 'em here.
All right. I'll tell you when to light them.
How long will you stay here?
Until something happens.
What's that?
Silver. You sense something coming. Steady now. And quiet.
I wish this was over.
Quiet.
There. You hear that?
That's my horse. Be quiet.
Oh, the dirty cur.
Shut up, Fairchild.
Fairchild, you have a gun.
Yeah.
Let me have it.
But I...
Hand it over. In your state, you're not safe to be trusted with a gun. You'll be shooting one of us with it.
He's right, Fairchild. Do what he says.
Here it is.
Well, thanks.
Wait.
Did you hear it, Tonto?
It comes now.
Quiet. Not a sound now.
I hear it. It's come.
Be quiet.
Keep your trap shut, Fairchild, or I'll gag you.
Look. Where you cut the door. Big, white looking. It's big as a horse.
It is a horse.
Get the lanterns lighted.
Look, it's going now.
Here, Silver boy. Keep Fairchild here. I'm going after that horse. That's it, Silver. After him. Hello, Silver. Away!
The Lone Ranger and Silver raced across the plains after the gray horse. As they drew close, the masked man loosened his rope.
And that's it, Silver. A little faster, old boy. We'll bring in the outlaw.
The Lone Ranger's right arm whirled above his head. The rope snaked out in the night and dropped over the shoulders of the gray. The outlaw fought desperately against the restraint of the masked man's lariat, but finally he seemed to realize it was useless to struggle and quieted down. Then, leading the captured horse, the Lone Ranger returned to the bunkhouse, where Tonto had lighted a lantern.
And there, Sheriff, is the killer of John Barton.
The horse?
The horse, yes. It's the same horse that I found in the woods this afternoon.
But who...
Barton heard the animal and stuck his head out of the window. The horse struck him with its hoofs.
You sure of that?
I'm certain of it, Fairchild. This horse has been here every night, pawing outside the building, trying to get inside.
But why?
In the woods, I found the saddle that the horse had rubbed off after many weeks of effort. When Derrick left here, he left this horse, his own faithful animal.
That's right. I remember the animal now. It is Derrick's critter. It ain't out of plenty, though.
The horse has been living in the woods ever since.
But hold on. If Derrick left here with all them jewels, why didn't he take the horse along with him?
Perhaps he didn't leave here, Sheriff.
Not leave here?
Doesn't any reason occur to you for the constant efforts on the part of this horse to get into this bunkhouse?
He sure can't take a none.
You're not thinking very hard. Tonto, bring the lanterns over here to the center of the floor. Oh, Fairchild, here's the gun you gave me when you were so badly frightened.
Oh, thanks.
Sheriff, examine the floor here. If you look closely, you can see where the boards have been taken up and then put down again.
How do you know that?
Tonto has eyes that miss very little. Shall we take up those floorboards and see what's underneath?
Why not?
We might find out why the horse was so eager to get here. You have the tools, Tonto.
Take up floor plenty quick now. Board, come up easy.
Give me that crowbar. Thanks.
Get it under the edge more, mister. That's it. Here, I'll give you a hand. That's getting it.
Now hold the light closer.
Hey, there's something down under the floor.
All right, all of you. Hoist your hands.
Fairchild.
Put him up, I said.
Have you gone loco? Put that gun down.
That masked man's guessed the truth. I ain't being taken, see?
Yes, Fairchild, the truth is plain enough. Derrick didn't escape at all. When you and he were in this bunkhouse, after you'd captured him, you killed him. You hid his body with the jewelry, intending someday to return and get the jewelry.
Smart, ain't you? Mighty smart.
When you came back, you found that there were stories of ghosts. You were afraid. You didn't know whether to believe in the supernatural or not. Last night, poor Barton came here, and the horse, turned outlaw and wild, struck him. The horse wanted to be with its master.
I'll reach in there. Bring out that bag of jewelry, mister.
Now, what did you do? Sneak back to the house and steal it a second time after you'd handed it to the old ladies?
Why shouldn't I tell you? You're all to die. Sure I did. I stole it in the first place. Derrick found me, but I was too slick for him. I charged him with being a thief, and those old fools believed me. The same as they'll believe the ghost killed all of you.
You'll forget one thing.
Nothing. I got it all worked out.
But I knew you were the crook when I asked you for your gun. You think I'd have returned it to you so you could shoot us? I gave it back to make you show your hand. But the gun is unloaded.
Why, It is unloaded.
Well, this one ain't. You're under arrest, Fairchild. The charge is murder.
I'll head for town and tell Agatha and Bess that things are now the way they should be. Yep. The ranch will be all right again. Hello, Silver! Away!
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Lone Ranger Incorporated.
Here, do you know something? If you stop eating bird's eye beef burgers and eat these cheap ones,
Alright.
you'll save Mum enough money to buy me a Leeds United tracksuit.
Fantastic.
I mean, they look the same, don't they?
Might look same, but they don't taste the same.
You can't tell difference.
Well, I can. The cheap one's yours.
Bird's eye. Somehow other beef burgers just don't taste the same.
Tudor Queen, the queen of canned meats. Tudor Queen ham, Tudor Queen ox tongue, Tudor Queen chicken, Tudor Queen luncheon meat. Rich in history, rich in quality, rich in value. Tudor Queen.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Hey, Annie, did you hear that whistle?
Sure did, Amos. That whistle means Rinso White, Rinso Bright, Rinso New.
That's right. It means that this is Sunday and we're on the air for Rinso with sodium.
Andy Show with Amanda Randolph, Willard Waterman, Johnny Lee, Will Wright, Jeff Alexander and his orchestra, plus your old friends Madam Queen, Miss Blue, and Brother Crawford, who tonight rejoin radio's all-time favorites, Amos and Andy. Yes, sir. The Amos and Andy Show, brought to you by Lever Brothers Company, makers of New Rinso, the only soap that contains solium. That's why Rinso gets your clothes whiter and brighter than new.
Rinso white, Rinso bright,
Rinso new.
Happy little wash day song.
Well, the case of Abigail Simpson Brown versus Andrew H. Brown is about to start. Right now, it's the morning of the trial. Andy's lawyer, Algonquin J. Calhoun, has been reinstated. And at the moment, Andy and the Kingfish are sitting at the counsel table in the courtroom, waiting for the trial to start.
Well, then, they really got a full house here today, boy. Look like all your friends done turned out for the festivities.
Yeah, Kingfish. I seen your wife Sapphire out there a minute ago, and she stuck her tongue out at me. Oh, me, everything's against me. Look at all them women on that jury over there.
Yeah, there's really something, all right.
Yeah, they sitting there like 12 cats in front of a rat hole. And, boy, I is the rat they're waiting to pounce on, too.
Well, at least you got your lawyer Calhoun here.
Yeah, Calhoun. Hey, look at him, Kingfish. He's sound asleep.
Don't wake him up, Andy. While he's sleeping there, he might think of a loophole.
Hey, wait a minute, Kingfish. Wait a minute. You're getting ready to start the trial.
Yeah,
there he is. Well, he's awake now. The lawyer's awake.
Yeah.
Hear ye, hear ye. The Supreme Court, County, New York, First Judicial District is now in session. Case of Abigail Simpson Brown versus Andrew H. Brown. Judge William Winslow presiding.
Before we proceed with this case, I should like to warn the spectators that although this is a highly controversial case, I will tolerate no emotional outbursts from anyone in this courtroom. Counsel for the plaintiff, you may proceed with the case.
Thank you. Your Honor and members of the jury, all my client, Mrs. Abigail Simpson Brown, wants of this court is that Andrew H. Brown be declared her legal husband and that he support her to the full extent of his responsibility. I intend to show that the defendant, Andrew H. Brown, acted in bad faith. I intend to show that this Casanova made the practice of proposing to women almost at random. I intend to show that every woman who crossed his path was trifled with by this Casanova.
Say, Kingfish, this Casanova guy's in this as deep as I is, you know.
Oh, shut up. Your Honor, to prove the unscrupulous character of the defendant in regard to women, I intend to call numerous witnesses to the stand, including his former secretary, Miss Blue, an intimate friend of his, Brother Crawford, and the greatest romance of his life, one Madam Queen. I intend to prove to this court and this jury
I must caution the spectators that when a witness is on the stand, there will be no undue outburst. Will the counsel for the plaintiff continue the questioning?
Now, as you were saying, Miss Blue, you were employed by Mr. Brown as a secretary for a good many years. When he wanted you in his private office, how did he get you in there?
Well, he just used to holler out at me and say, "Buzz me, Miss Blue."
Yes, go on.
And after he'd call out, "Buzz me, Miss Blue," I'd push the buzzer and go on in his office.
And how often did that happen?
At least 10 times a day.
And, Miss Blue, is it not true that every time you went into his office, he wanted to kiss you?
Oh, no, sir, not every time. Sometimes he wanted me to kiss him.
Miss Blue, over the period of time that you were employed by Mr. Brown, would you say he devoted more time dictating letters to you or more time making advances?
Well, I was his secretary for 5 years, and when I left, I still had the same pencil I started with.
Thank you, Miss Blue. Your Honor and members of the jury, you will find that each succeeding witness will further substantiate that this man... Brother Crawford, I put you on the stand because I feel that as an intimate friend of the defendant, your testimony will be very valuable.
I will be only too glad to tell anything I can about this man Brown.
Fine. Now, will you please tell the court what happened when you introduced Andrew Brown for the first time to your 21-year-old niece?
Well, I remember. He came to call on her one evening, and when I walked into the parlor, I found him with his arms around her, hugging her.
Did he offer any explanation for his conduct?
Yes, he said he was teaching her the jiu-jitsu.
Oh, I see. Did you accept the explanation?
Well, all I know is if that was the jiu-jitsu, the Japanese certainly have a wonderful time. That's all I know.
Well, what was the upshot of this whole thing?
Well, the upshot was that it made my wife very unhappy, and she wouldn't stand for it, and that's all it was to it, and I wouldn't stand for it either.
Thank you, Brother Crawford. Your witness, Counselor.
Say, Andy, do you think I ought to cross-examine him?
You better not, Calhoun. You might tell what happened to his other niece.
Calhoun, keep your big mouth shut.
No questions, Your Honor.
Has the plaintiff's counsel any further witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor, I have. The next witness I wish to call to the stand is the woman who knows more about Andy Brown's amorous inclinations than any other one person. His former sweetheart, Madam Queen.
Where is the witness, Counselor?
Well, Your Honor, she arrived a few minutes ago, but I understand she's out in the hall being momentarily detained by newspaper photographers.
Bailiff, you will go out in the hall and ask the witness to please step in.
Holy smokes, Madam Queen. If she tell the truth about me, I was really bad off.
Well, Andy, worse than Brother Crawford's nieces?
Compared to Madam Queen, Brother Crawford's nieces was Bush League stuff. You know, I ain't seen Madam Queen in years. She used to weigh about 250 pounds. I wonder if she lost any.
Well, I caught a glimpse of her in the hall, Andy, and it's hard to say. When you get to be a 250-pound walrus, well, 20 or 30 pounds of blubber one way or the other don't make no difference.
Hey, wait a minute. Here comes the bailiff back. Look, here he comes.
Yeah, he's going over to the judge.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to say something to him.
Quiet. Maybe we can hear what they talk about.
Well, Bailiff, where's the janitor? Maybe he could get one from the other room.
Yes, Your Honor. If not there, I'm sure we can get one upstairs someplace.
Yes. Well, it'll take a few minutes anyway. Bailiff, you better call a short recess.
Yes, Your Honor. There will be a short recess while we get a larger chair to accommodate the next witness.
I guess they're going to be calling Madam Queen in any minute now, Kingfish. I see they got a bigger chair all set up.
Yeah, they're all ready for Madam Queen, all right.
Tell me this. What'd she look like when you see her out in the hall, Kingfish?
Well, Andy, I ain't seen nobody dressed up like she is in my life. Yeah. She wearing a bright red dress. She got on one of them big picture hats with fur all around the top of it. Then she got on a ostrich feathers made the fur pieces around her neck. No. She loaded down with jewelry. Looked like she got out of a pawn shop window. And she's plenty fat, boy. She really out there.
Yeah. Kingfish. There she come in the back door.
Yeah, hey, there she come. The people is turning around. Yeah, here she come down the aisle. Let me look at that. There she comes.
How in the world could I ever been in love with that hippopotamus?
Yeah, she a whopper all right, then.
Hey, wait a minute. She's getting up on the witness chair.
Queen, may I help you up on the stand?
Listen, bailiff, I brought this 250 pounds this far, and I certainly can get up on that chair.
Yeah, look at the way that dress fits her there, skin tight.
Yeah, man, if she ever sneezes, she's going to bust out that thing in 8 different directions.
Madam Queen, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
I sure do.
Madam Queen, you went with the defendant, Mr. Brown, for over 5 years. What kind of a character would you say he had?
Well, giving him the benefit of the doubt, I would say he was a no-good, cheap, swindling loafer.
Well, if you felt that way about him, why did you go with him so long?
Well, I tell you, going with Andy Brown is like riding on a roller coaster. When you is riding on it, you know it ain't doing you no good. But when it's over, you really know you've been someplace.
Madam Queen, to give the jury a better picture of this man, In your opinion, would you say Andy Brown was, what is commonly known as a fast worker?
Well, all I know is that the first time I went riding in a car with him, he didn't keep his mind on his driving.
You mean that he put his arm around you and steered with one hand?
Brother, if I'd have let him, he'd have put both arms around me and steered with his feet.
Now tell me, Madam Queen, with all this display of affection toward you, did Mr. Brown ever actually propose to you?
Did he? Man, I checked in my diary this morning, and in 1939, we was engaged 147 times.
147 times in 1 year?
Yeah, and it'd been more than that if we'd been going steady.
I see. Well, thank you, Madam Queen. I think you've given us a pretty good picture of this despicable character. Your witness, counselor.
Now, Madam Queen, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Wait a minute, shrimp. Whose face do you think you shake your finger in?
Well,
what's the matter with you? Ain't you learned no manners at all?
Yes, ma'am.
Where was you brought up in a reform school?
No, ma'am.
I dare treat anybody like this. Shake your finger in my face. Is you looking for trouble?
Your Honor.
Yes, Counselor?
If the witness is through with me, she can get out off the stand.
You may step down, Madam Queen.
Thank you. And if you gentlemen will excuse me, my limousine awaits without.
Your Honor, I'd like to call my next witness to the stand, and I will again. And that, Mrs. Brown, is the whole sordid story?
Yes, Mr. Perkins. Andy Brown married me, and now he refuses to support me.
Now, Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown, try to control your emotions.
I can't help it, Your Honor. Oh, why did I have to come to the big city and meet up with a man like that? I was just a poor, helpless girl just out of school.
Just out of school. I bet she graduated with Daniel Boone.
Go on, Mrs. Brown.
Well, right after the preacher pronounced us man and wife, like I say, Andy run out of the church and left me at the altar. And that's all there is to it.
Thank you, Mrs. Brown. I think that gives the court a good idea just what kind of a man your husband is.
Oh, me, I feel so sad.
Your witness, counselor.
Counselor, do you wish to cross-examine the witness?
No. I ain't got the heart to ask her no more questions. This is the saddest thing I ever seen.
Mrs. Brown is the last witness I'll put in the stand at this time. And I feel that we've shown the court and the jury that this man, Andrew Brown, who is sitting over there, that sheeping
Having heard the testimony in this trial on behalf of the plaintiff, Abigail Simpson Brown, the court is now prepared to listen to the argument in favor of the defendant, Andrew Brown. Is the defense counsel ready to present his case?
Yes, Your Honor. I intend to show that Mr. Brown is an outstanding, I intend to show that Mr. Brown is an honorable, I intend to show that Mr. Brown is one of the finest, Well, all I'm trying to do is get this wolf out this mess.
You may proceed, counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir, Your Honor. As my first witness, I will call George Kingfish Stevens.
Watch, man. I'm really going to do a good turn for you, boy.
Yeah, do something good for me, Kingfish.
George Stevens, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Mr. Stevens.
Yeah.
You're taking an oath. Would you please uncross your fingers?
Excuse me, Your Honor. I got a little rheumatism that done cramped up on me.
Now, would you kindly tell the court your full name?
My name is George Kingfish Stevens.
And your age?
I was 42 years old.
And now, Mr. Stevens, just what is your occupation?
Well, I'll be 43 next month.
Mr. Stevens, would you please answer the question put to you by the counselor? What is your occupation?
Well, I don't like it.
Your Honor, I object to my own question.
That's a good idea, do that.
Your Honor, I don't think he ought to answer that question about his occupation.
And why not?
Well, after all, Judge, if you'd been a bum all your life, you wouldn't want to admit it neither.
Take it easy, Calhoun.
Now, Mr. Stevens, you had known the defendant Andrew Brown for 22 years. Now, just what would you say was his character regarding women?
Well, in all the years I knew him, Andrew Brown has always been a perfect gentleman with women. We used to call him Little Lord Fauntleroy Brown. That's what we call him.
Thank you, Mr. Stevens. That'll be all.
Yeah, let me get down off this thing here.
Just a minute, Stevens. Sit where you are.
Me?
Yes, I want to cross-examine you.
Your Honor, could I waive this cross-examination? I don't feel good, and I think this man will give me the headache here, Judge.
I'm sorry. You'll have to answer the questions.
Mr. Stevens, you have testified that your friend Brown is of sterling character as far as women are concerned.
Oh, yeah, he's 14 karat sterling. He really is. Yeah, that's what he is.
Stevens, do you know the meaning of the word perjury? Do you know that you can go to the penitentiary for deliberately lying to protect your friend? Do you realize that giving false testimony is a criminal offense? Do you realize that everything you've said here can be used against you? Now, what have you to say about that?
Your Honor?
Yes, Stevens?
How do you go about turning state's evidence?
That will be all from you, Mr. Stevens. You can get off the stand.
See, Andy, I sure do feel bad the way things went in court for you today, don't you, Kingfish?
Yes, Amos, the boy had a rough day.
Yeah, I'll say. I don't know how the thing's going to come out. The only defense that I got is I ain't married. When I say I do, I was answering the question of the Kingfish and not the preacher.
Yeah, well, that's the important point, all right.
Yeah, you know, Andy, I was just thinking here. We might need that preacher to come down to court and tell about that ceremony in order to clear this thing up.
Yeah, well, that preacher Harrison is a busy man, Kingfish. I couldn't ask him to come down to court and everything like that.
Look here, Andy, look here. You know, we has got a charity fund of $200 over at the lodge.
Yeah.
Now, I was thinking, if we was to give the preacher Harrison $200 to use for his favorite charity or any worthy cause that he want to use it for, well, he'd be only too happy to go out of his way to come down to court and tell the truth about the ceremony.
Yeah, there's an idea. And that way, if we needs him, he'll be ready and willing to come down here and help me out.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'll run over to the lodge hall with the $200 out the treasure and give it to him. I'll give it to him right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, after all, the preacher Harrison got to do is just tell the true story.
Yeah, Kingfish. And look, by using the truth here, we may get out of this mess.
Yeah, I agree it's all right to fall back on the true stuff just this one time, but don't let's make no habit of this thing, man.
I'll have to warn the spectators again that we must have quiet while the defendant Andrew Brown is testifying. Have you finished with Mr. Brown, Counselor?
Yeah, I'm through with him. He didn't do as good up here as he did out in my office down there. Your witness, Counselor.
Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir?
A parade of witnesses have testified that you have fallen in and out of love with one woman after another. I can't understand it, Mr. Brown. Would you kindly explain how you've gotten into all these entanglements and each time managed to get out?
Well, I just kind of worms my way in and then cocoons my way out.
Mr. Brown, suppose you try to recall your first meeting with Abigail. Now, isn't it true that when you first called on her, you sat down next to her on the sofa?
Yes, sir.
And then what did you do?
Well, I kind of whispered in her ear. She giggled, so I put my arm around her.
Yes, go on.
Well, then I kind of reached up and turned out the light. Then I say, Calhoun, ain't you going to object?
No, Andy, keep talking. Everybody's enjoying this stuff, including me.
Counselor, what are you trying to prove with this line of questioning?
Your Honor, I'm trying to prove that for once in his life, he took the legal step and is now trying to get out of a binding marriage.
I object, Your Honor. In my opening remarks, I contended that Andrew Brown was never legally married.
Mr. Brown, this point seems to be the whole crux of this trial. Did you or did you not exchange marital vows with Abigail Simpson?
I ain't exchanged nothing with her, Your Honor. And I'll tell you what happened. I was standing there at the altar with Abigail when all of a sudden Preacher Harrison say, "Does you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife?" Right then my best man, the Kingfish, say to me, "Andy, you got to go through with it." I say, "I do." And the preacher say, "I now pronounce you man and wife." Then I took one look at that Abigail and I beat it out to church.
Your Honor, I object. This is just another lie in a whole pyramid of falsehoods. There's not an iota of truth in the whole thing. And the attorney for the defense knows it.
Well, you know, thinking it over, it do sound a little fishy to me, too.
Yeah, but, Your Honor, it is the truth. I said I do to the Kingfish.
Your Honor, it's obvious the defendant and Mr. Stevens have trumped up this ridiculous story between them. I move that this last line of questioning be stricken from the record.
Counselor, it seems to me that the deciding point in this case is the validity of the marriage. If Mr. Brown is telling the truth, he's entitled to every opportunity to prove it. It's the court's opinion that Mr. Brown must have a basis for this statement. And the preacher who performed the ceremony is the one man who can help him.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. And I sure he'll do us the favor coming down here.
I hereby order an adjournment until this witness can be brought into court. Issue a subpoena for Preacher Harrison.
See, Kingfish, you hear that? They're going to get the preacher into court.
Oh. Yeah, that's great, Anna. That's the break of the whole thing.
Oh, sure.
And he's going to be ready to come right away. Because that $200 charity money I done told him do anything he wanted with it for charity.
Oh, yeah, this is great. Hey, all we got to do is just tell the truth, that's all. Oh, Kingfish, he's going to be the one that's going to save my neck.
Oh, yeah, that's a wonderful...
Well, we're ready to start again, Kingfish, there. Oh, boy, now wait till that preacher gets up there. This is going to be something.
And I thought this trial was going to be tougher than it was. Look like you're going to get out of this thing pretty easy, boy.
Oh, yeah, this will be a cinch. Hey, wait a minute. Here comes the judge.
Yeah.
Order in court, please.
Mr. Brown.
Yes, sir?
We issued a subpoena to the preacher to come and testify on your behalf.
Yes, sir, yes.
However, it seems some worthy organization gave him $200 for charity.
Yes, sir.
And Preacher Harrison sailed this morning to become a missionary in South America.
Well, folks, we're going to have more excitement next week. I hope you'll be with us. Good night, man.
See you next Sunday.
Be sure to be with us next Sunday at the same time when Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Rinso Solium, will again present the Amos and Andy Show. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
For a tipping, fries tipping, the fruit and biscuit chocolate bar. Once upon a time there was an engineer
Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other penny that I love so well.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley. The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
I've been gardening in white gloves just to prove that dirt can't hide from new Tide. Tide's been intensified to bring you cleanness no other low-priced powder can beat. I'm going to hide these filthy gloves in the pockets of these cords. Too tough a test for a low-priced powder? Not for new Tide. Now for those hidden gloves. How's that for cleanness? Proof that dirt just can't hide from intensified Tide. Try it.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley. The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
Compare Square Deal Surf with any other leading detergent and see how much more powder you get. Buy Square Deal Surf and get 18% more powder. 18% more whitewashing.
Will you have the polo, dear Liza, dear Liza? Will you have the polo, dear Liza, polo?
How very kind of you, dear Henry. I most certainly will. I'll have 3 or 4 or maybe more.
But you've taken the old tube.
Because they happen to be my tube of polo, dear Henry. Have one.
I came across Mr. Ghibli in the meadow by the church. If I've painted that spire once, he said, I've painted it 12 times. He offered me an apple pie. An artist needs inspiration, he explained. Golden short crust pastry, delicious apple filling, and just the right amount of sugar sprinkled on top. But then, when it comes to the little details, Mr. Ghibli does have an exceedingly good eye.
I've been gardening in white gloves just to prove that dirt can't hide from new Tide. Tide's been intensified to bring you cleanness no other low-priced powder can beat. I'm going to hide these filthy gloves in the pockets of these cords. Too tough a test for a low-priced powder? Not for new Tide. Now for those hidden gloves. How's that for cleanness? Proof that dirt just can't hide from intensified Tide. Try it.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
The Whistler, another signal mystery.
I am the Whistler. And I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, many secrets hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Tonight, the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline and motor oil, bring you another in a series of strange tales by The Whistler. The story of the wild moors and strange people of Devon. Listen to Local Storm. But first, I'd like to take a moment to tell you about Harry Carter, whose signal station out near one of the big motion picture studios I visited this week. When I asked Harry how long he'd been serving Culver City motorists, he replied, "I've been doing business here since 1927. And some of my first customers are still with me after 17 years. One of Harry's proudest jobs is keeping a fleet of 28 studio limousines in first-class condition. And you've never seen cars gleam so brightly or motors hum so sweetly. Naturally, a dealer that gives such service has lots of steady customers. To keep that sort of service going, there's Jerry Corelli, who's been helping Harry 12 years, and Conrad McCoy, who's been with him 6 years. Well, friends, like Harry Carter, all signal dealers are permanently in business for themselves. So you can depend on them for conscientious, thorough service that'll keep you satisfied year after year. Get acquainted this week with the friendly signal dealer near you. You'll find that for sincere interest in helping your car last out the duration, you can't beat your neighborhood signal oil dealer. And now, the Whistler.
On the southwesterly tip of England, deep in the wild moors of Devon, lies the little village of Stone Cross. Invalided Mrs. Wentworth is one of the few residents of this lonely place. She hasn't been here very long. She moved from London after the Blitz to this, safer place and bought a little white stone cottage on the moor. She has few, if any, friends. Her neurotic ways and snappy tongue and commanding attitude have turned them away. She has few visitors. The vicar's wife occasionally, and Dr. Brooks more often. He's not really a doctor. He's a masseur, and he's in the living room of the cottage now, giving Mrs. Wentworth one of her treatments. It's not going too well. The unseasonable weather seems to have upset Mrs. Wentworth.
Come now, try. Just once more, Mrs. Wentworth.
Oh, please, Doctor. Don't ask me to try to move again. It's agony. Agony, I tell you.
But you don't try. Please try to understand it's really mostly in your mind. It's a psychoneurosis. I can't believe the pain's as bad as you say.
My dear man, it's only by sheer pluck I stopped from fainting because of the excruciating agony in my legs. And this beastly weather has made it 10 times worse. I don't think you should make me exercise. You know what the heart specialist in London told me. No exertion or excitement. Besides, I don't think they help me.
Well, haven't you felt any improvement from all this massage treatment?
Well, the swelling seems to have gone down a bit.
Swelling? Mrs. Wentworth, you've never had any swelling.
Oh, yes, I did. And the aching, if only you knew. Sometimes I feel like giving up.
So do I.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you won't try, then there's nothing more I can do for you. You say my massages don't help you, and you don't do your exercises, and you don't follow your instructions, and you don't take your medicine.
Certainly. They don't do me any good. You should try something different. You promised to cure me. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're sworn by oath to administer to the sick and to relieve the suffering, and you say it's a waste of time.
Very well. I'll see what else I can do.
You'd better, or I'll cut you out of my will without a penny. Sometimes I think you're letting me die on purpose, just to see if you can get your hands on the money. But let me tell you this. If I don't feel better, a lot better very quickly, I'm going to get a fresh will drawn up.
Now, please don't say foolish things, Mrs. Wentworth. I don't need your money. I assure you all I'm doing is my very best to make you well and have you walking again.
And what about my wheelchair? You said you'd fix that too. Hark at it. All the time, squeak, squawk, squeak, squawk, squeak, squawk. It's getting on my nerves.
Well, I really don't have time now. I have to be back at the village hall by 6 to assist at the post-mortem.
Post-mortem? Who on?
Old Mrs. Lynn. She was found dead last night, probably murdered.
Good heavens, the vicar's wife.
Yes, the vicar's wife.
Oh, how awful. I never hear anything out here. I don't think you should leave me stuck out miles from everywhere with a murderer at large in this awful storm. I think it's
Olive will take care of you. I really must go.
I'll phone you if I get any worse.
Yes, do that.
Olive will let you out.
I can let myself out, thank you. Good night.
Good night.
But Dr. Brooks didn't go to the village. If she could have watched him, she would see him making his way through the wet, rotting vegetation of the overgrown garden to the rear of the cottage. Mrs. Wentworth might have wondered about that if she had seen, but she didn't, and so...
come here, Olive. Where are you? Yes, Mum. If my dear husband were alive, he'd horsewhip that doctor for incompetence.
Yes, Mum.
Olive, did you hear about the vicar's wife?
Aye, Mum. Weren't it awful? Milkman told me. When I went past there this morning, all blinds was down. I thought it was funny.
What did he tell you?
Who?
The milkman.
He said Vicar went up to London to see about orphans' outing. And when he got back last night, there she were in kitchen. They say it must have been a madman what wrung her poor neck.
Oh, keep quiet. Don't tell me such things.
You asked me.
Turn the wireless on. It's time for the news.
Yes, Mum.
That's right. Leave it there.
Anything else, Mum?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, Mum.
Oh, dear. Why don't they get on with the news?
This is the BBC regional program. Before we get on with the regular news, we have a special police bulletin. The police warn residents of the county of Devonshire to be on the lookout for a dangerous criminal wanted for murder. This is his description. He is a man aged about 27.
Ah! Olive, the lights have gone. Olive, come here, quick. Oh dear. Olive.
I be here, Mum.
Well, don't just stand there in the dark. Light the candles.
Yes, Mum.
Oh, what a ghostly place this is. Every time there's a storm, the lights go out. Just when one needs them most. I wish I'd never come to this God-forsaken place. Olive, what have you got your coat on for?
I've put you a nice supper on a tray in kitchen. All you have to do is light the gas for the hot water for your tea, Mum. I hope I can be at home before rain starts.
You're not thinking of leaving me alone, are you?
Yes, Mum.
Well, you can't. Dr. Brooks left strict instructions. I was not to be left alone.
It be my early night, Mum.
You don't seem to understand. I'm too ill to be left alone in this dreadful storm. And
Sorry, Mum, but my husband has to have his supper. Come storm or no storm. Nothing hinders his appetite.
Oh, please stay. A little while tonight. There's a good girl. Just till the lights come on again, eh?
You can see fine now, Mum. Ain't no good being afraid I'm thunder. Thunder never hurt no one.
I forbid you to leave this house.
But I got to, Mum.
I warn you, Olive. If you go now, I'll cut you and your husband out of my will. I'm an old woman. I won't live much longer. So don't do anything you'll be sorry about later.
I have to go, Mum. You don't know George when he's kept waiting.
Please don't, Olive. Please don't go. If you'll stay, I'll give you that hat and that coat you liked in the village. I'll buy it for you tomorrow. I'm so afraid. I'm old and I'm lonely. I'm dreadfully afraid. Please say you'll stay, Olive.
Sorry, Mum, but I've got to get home. I'll be back in morning. Good night.
How can you be so unkind, you ungrateful girl? Come back, Olive, come back.
Yes, she's all alone now. Her old gray head buried in her hands, sobbing as if her heart would break. She stays that way for perhaps a quarter of an hour in the flickering candlelight. The only sound, the thunder in her sobbing, and then...
What was it? What was that? Oh, it must have been the rain. I don't hear anything now. Couldn't have been that man, that murderer. No, it couldn't. No one would want to harm me, a poor old invalid. No, I won't think of such things. I won't. No, I don't want to see it.
A man is peering in the window. He's silhouetted by the lightning. He's moving away toward the door.
Who's that? Is that you, Olive? Is anyone there? Oh, what an awful night. I shouldn't be left here alone. I'll have a heart attack. Oh, dear. I won't be left alone. No, the telephone. Why doesn't she answer? Oh, why doesn't she answer me?
What number, please? What number, please?
I want Waterfield, 1702.
1702. Waterfield, 1702.
Yes. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 1702. 17
They do not reply.
But they must reply. That's the village hall. They're having a post-mortem on that poor...
Sorry, they do not reply.
Well, keep trying then. There must be someone there.
The man is in the room now. I can just see him in the dim, flickering candlelight. He's hiding in the shadow of the doorway. She has her back to him as she sits hunched in her old wheelchair, trying to get the doctor on the phone.
Hello? 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 Oh, what is the matter with the phone? Hello? Hello? Hello?
The man is right behind her now. He's raised his hands, huge hands, with the fingers outstretched, reaching toward her neck.
Hello? Hello? Hello, Exchange. Oh, drat the phone, drat the whole blessed place. What a place. What am I to do? What was that? I could have sworn I heard... Who's there? Oh, there's someone right behind me. Who is it? Who? Ah!
You are listening to The Whistler, another Signal mystery, brought to you by your friend, the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline and motor oil.
As the storm clouds thunder across the countryside, the invalid, Mrs. Wentworth, left alone in her solitary cottage at the edge of the moor, is startled by a hulking figure intruding into her living room. Could it be the murderer who is roaming the countryside? Could it be?
Who is it? Who are you?
Evening, Mrs. Wentworth. Hope I didn't frighten you.
Oh, it's you, George. Yes, you did frighten me.
I knocked, and as you didn't answer, I thought better come on in, see how everything were all right.
Well, thank you, George. I'm very pleased you did. I told Olive I didn't want to be left alone, but she had to go and get your supper.
I know, I just seen her. She told us how thunder had made you a bit jumpy, so I told Les, never mind about my supper, I said. I'll go and cheer the old girl up. Won't be long, for I has you laughing like a 16-year-old.
Oh, George, you shouldn't talk like that. You really are a one, you are. Come here by the fire and get warm, eh?
What you need is a drop of parsnip wine. Get roses back in your cheeks. I'll get it for you.
Oh, you're a good boy. Get my supper, will you, George? It's all ready. Olive left it on a tray on the kitchen table.
Won't be a couple of shakes or duck's tail.
Oh, what a difference it makes if you aren't all alone. I didn't think I was going to eat a thing.
Here you be, Your Royal Majesty. Supper fit set before the Queen.
Oh, thank you, George. You don't know how nice it is to have you here.
Here you are. Here's your very good health.
Thank you.
That does go down nice, that do.
It's very good. How is my garden these days, George? With the nasty wet weather, I haven't been out of the house since Sunday.
Garden be doing fine. What with mud and all, I ain't done nothing much from outside.
Well, I saw you digging between the raspberry bushes. I think it was yesterday.
Thought you said I hadn't been out.
I saw you from the window.
Was thinking of putting you in there.
Oh, George, you're always joking. Oh, don't tease me. What's it for?
Going to bury some old rubbish? What I want out of the way? Do them raspberry bushes world of good, that will.
Oh, how nice. I love raspberries. Do you think I'll get a good crop?
If you ask me, I think you'll get more. What you bargained for?
Oh, I do hope so. And how are the other things getting on? I don't know what I'd do without you. You've worked wonders around here. It's a real pleasure to have you working for me.
A real pleasure to work for you it'd be. Not like working up to vicarage, old Parsney be moaning about, always moaning about something. If it ain't one thing, be another. Not like Us'n. Us'n gets on all right, don't Us'n?
Oh, you are a one, you are. I had forgotten you used to work at the vicarage. Tell me, George, did you hear any gossip in the village about what happened to the vicar's wife? They say she was murdered.
Yes, I heard 'em talking. Some say she weren't, some say she weren't. But if she asks me, I says it were a good riddance. But let's forget about her. Here, drink up now. Here's your very good health again.
Well, I shouldn't really.
Oh, come along, won't hurt you, my pretty.
I'm feeling a lot better now. You cheered me up, George. I think the storm is passing over now. And what do you think?
Bless ye. In morning, storm will be gone, old sun will be shining. You'll never know as how this ever happened.
I do hope so. This weather makes me feel my world is coming to an end. Tell me, what did you do for work before you went to the vicarage?
Worked down to the slaughterhouse, I did.
Oh, how ghastly. Those poor animals. How you must have hated it.
Nay, I liked it well there. More fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Well, why did you leave, George?
The blooming inspector throwed me out.
What on earth for?
I used to like to kill 'em with me bare hands.
Oh, how dreadful. How fearfully dreadful. I wish you wouldn't say such things like that. You've given me the cold shivers. Put some more wood on the fire, will you, George?
You ain't supped enough of that wine. That's what's the matter with you.
I've had enough. And if you ask me, I think you've had too much.
George gets up and puts more wood on the fire. The blaze gives long, weird, fantastic shadows to the scene as he moves behind a chair. He's looking at his great hands now. He's slowly raising them to the level of Mrs. Wentworth's old neck. She doesn't turn, but she's tensed up. She seems to sense her danger.
What are you up to, George? Let go of my chair.
Stop pulling at wheels. You ain't going nowhere.
Let go.
Shut up and hollering. Hollering won't help you.
You must be mad. The murder. That hole you've been digging. Those poor animals, please. Please listen to me. You can have anything you want.
You won't tell it no tales this away.
You can have my money, all of it. I'll give it to you.
I'll get it. Don't you worry about that. Now, hold still. I'll get it over quick like. It won't hurt you.
Please let me go. Please. Don't.
She's struggling, trying to move the chair by pulling at the wheels, but he holds it easily with one hand, while with the other he's reaching for her scraggy, fragile old neck. At the touch of his finger, she struggles up from her chair and runs from him. Now, two people are running down the garden path toward the cottage. They're at the door now. Why, it's Dr. Brooks and Olive. Mrs. Wentworth is standing in the center of the room, and George is by the fire holding her chair, and he's laughing.
God bless you, Mrs. Wentworth. You'll be all right now. You'll always be all right from now on.
Thank God it worked. I knew it would. I'm sorry George frightened you so, but you asked me to try something else, and so I told him to do it, as it was the only way we could get you walking again. Now, you won't ever need that chair again. So I think you'll agree that it was worth it.
I'm going to faint.
Leave her alone, Olive. She won't faint.
How dare you trick me like this? I'm desperately ill. You might have given me a heart attack.
Oh, there's nothing at all the matter with you.
Get out of my house, all of you. Get out. Go on. Get out of my house. I'll see you're all sorry for this.
Don't want to be well.
You know what you'll be. You'll be an ungrateful old witch on wheels. And I hope you get struck like it.
Get out! Get out, do you hear? You'll be sorry. The lot of you, you'll be sorry. I'll cut you all out of my will, all of you.
Well, I'm certain that's all right with us, Mrs. Wentworth. None of us asked to be put there in the first place, so none of us will miss being taken out. If we ever were there at all.
What do you mean, ever there at all?
I mean, I don't think that we were in your will at all. That's only another device of your neurotic brain to force people to do as you wish. Well, I, for one, have had enough of such things. I've tried to help you, and I did. I proved to you tonight that you can walk, that there's nothing at all the matter with you.
By frightening me nearly to death with that horrible man.
Yeah, now, be that proper. Us were only trying to help you.
Oh, never mind, George. Perhaps we'd best forget about it and leave her.
Yes, get out. Get out of my hut. You fiend. You fiend.
Now, who could that be on such a night?
I don't know. You'd better find out.
Hello. Is Mrs. Wentworth at home?
Yes, sir. Who shall I say is calling?
Inspector Gentry of Scotland Yard and Constable Irvin of your village police.
By gum, Scotland Yard.
Inspector. Oh, come in, Inspector. Thank God you came here. I've just had the fright of my life.
Is that right now, ma'am? Well, what caused it?
These terrible people. They frightened me nearly to death.
Well, now, that's hardly a nice thing to do.
I can explain it, Inspector.
Yes, perhaps you'd better.
Well, you see, Mrs. Wentworth is my patient. I'm Dr. Brooks. This is her maid, Olive, and her gardener, George.
Yes, I know. And you're her doctor?
No, he's not a doctor at all, just a masseur.
But I was giving Mrs. Wentworth treatments, and she didn't respond. I was sure that she was not really ill, so I tried an experiment to see if I couldn't prove it. And I thought she would, of course, realize that I was trying to help her.
Oh, and what was the experiment?
Frightening me to death, making me think George was going to murder me.
Oh.
Well, yes, you see, there'd been all this talk about the murder of the vicar's wife, and I asked George to come in here when she was alone tonight and act as if he intended to strangle her. In her fright, she got up from her chair for the first time in months. So you see, the experiment did work.
Rather rough on the patient, though, don't you think, Doctor?
Well, I didn't intend to upset her so much. I'm sorry if I made a mistake. It was really something of a joke, you know. Nothing to get so excited about.
I'm not so sure about that, Mr. Brooks. Is this the man, Constable?
Aye, that's him riding off, Inspector.
You see, Mrs. Wentworth, I'm not so sure they didn't really intend to murder you tonight. Because, you see, we have positive proof that this man, George, your gardener, is the murderer of the vicar's wife.
George? Oh, no.
Inspector, you...
Oh, George! Look out!
Get him, Constable. Yeah. Good show, Constable. That blow should hold him for a while.
Inspector, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I'd never have done such a thing if I'd known.
Perhaps not.
You're not thinking that I could have been planning a murder with George?
I didn't say that, Dr. Brooks. Do you have a guilty conscience?
Oh, no, of course not. Mrs. Wentworth will tell you. I'm one of her best, her only friends here in the village. She'll tell you.
Wait a minute.
Mrs. Wentworth. Mrs. Wentworth! Oh, Mrs. Wentworth. Good heavens.
I don't think Mrs. Wentworth will tell us anything, Dr. Brooks. And I'm just wondering.
Wondering? What?
Whether the law considers frightening a person to death murder.
Now, in just a moment, the Whistler will return to give you the ending of tonight's tale. But first, I'd like to call your attention to an automobile headache that's happening more and more often these days. Drivers go out to start their car and find their battery dead. With all cars at least 3 years old, and most of them much older, it's only natural for batteries to be wearing out. But there's another reason for increased battery trouble: ration driving. The little driving we do these days can't put back into the battery the charge used up by long-standing and frequent starts. As a result, most batteries remain in a run-down condition and wear out sooner. Now, here's a tip. So that the cold months ahead don't catch you with a battery that can't take it, see your neighborhood signal dealer now for a complete free battery inspection. Your signal dealer has just received a fresh stock of quality batteries built to Signal's own specifications for longer service. Batteries so fine, they're fully guaranteed up to 2 years. Throughout winter, and for many months to come, you'll be assured of quick starts if you arrange with your Signal dealer now to get a new deluxe quality Signal battery. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, that was rather a drastic cure Dr. Brooks used on Mrs. Wentworth, wasn't it? Yes, he cured her of her illness, all right, by frightening her to death. You see, Dr. Brooks dreamed up that character for George. The character of a man who just loved to strangle things and people with his big, strong hands. And he was utterly amazed to find that he had hit the nail on the head. That George actually was that character. George probably would have murdered Mrs. Wentworth some night anyway, just as he did his other gardening client, the vicar's wife. Quite a coincidence, wasn't it? So much a coincidence, in fact, that the police wouldn't believe it could be a coincidence, especially after they found out Dr. Brooks had a good motive for murder. Yes, you see, the good doctor was surprised to find that the old lady had named him in her will. Her death would bring him a tidy fortune. Another coincidence? Well, just one too many, I'm afraid. No jury will ever believe the good doctor's protestations of innocence. No, I'm afraid the good doctor will find himself convicted of a crime he didn't commit. A crime that wasn't a crime at all. The murder of Mrs. Wentworth.
The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the Signal Gasoline and Motor Oil Company and your neighborhood Signal dealer. At your service to keep your car running for the duration. The Whistler was produced and directed by George W. Allen. The story by James Sussex. Music composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. This program is being transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Next week, the Whistler changes its time of broadcast and will be heard on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Remember, the next Whistler program will be a week from tomorrow night, Monday, September 18th, at 9 p.m. This is Bill Pennell speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, it's the new Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, brought to you by the Jell-O family of desserts.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O puddings.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O tapioca puddings, yes, sirree.
And now Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper. Two people who live together and like it. As we look in on the Coopers, it's morning, and there are 7 shopping days left until Christmas. George is eating breakfast, and Liz is in the kitchen with Katie, the maid.
Katie.
Yes, Mrs. Cooper?
Have you any idea what George is going to give me for Christmas? Has he said anything?
Not a thing.
Oh, darn. I've got to find out.
Why?
Well, I'm knitting him a sweater, and if he's giving me something wonderful, maybe a measly sweater isn't enough to give him.
Oh.
On the other hand, if he's giving me some dinky little thing, why should I knock myself out knitting him a beautiful sweater?
Why, Mrs. Cooper.
Oh, Katie, you don't think I'm serious. It's the thought behind the gift that counts. It doesn't make any difference to me what kind of a fur coat George gives me.
Well, I wish I could help you.
Well, don't worry. I'll find out before he leaves that breakfast table. Here, give me the coffee. I'll take it in. Ooh, jingle bells, dee-dee-dee. Good morning, dear.
Good morning, Katie.
What?
Oh, I was reading. Good morning, Liz, darling.
How's my little husband this morning?
Fine, thanks.
Is there anything I can do for my sweet little ever-loving baby boy?
Yes.
What?
Stop trying to find out what I'm giving you for Christmas.
Oh, you. Come on, George. Iris knows what she's getting. Mr. Atterbury's giving her a mink stole for Christmas.
How does she know?
She already picked it out and charged it to him.
Well, that's a pretty good clue.
Are you buying me a mink stole?
If I bought you a mink, it would have to be sole. I made a funny.
But it wasn't very.
Oh.
Oh, well, if you won't tell me what I'm getting, at least you could give me a hint.
Oh, all right. It's big.
Yes?
And it's small.
Huh?
It also has long, shaggy hair and 3 wheels, takes out ink spots, and runs 8 days without winding.
That's what your mother gave us last Christmas.
It is not. Say, we never did find out what that was for, did we?
Oh, come on, George. Tell me what I'm getting.
Well, I'll tell you this much, though. I bought it, and it's in the hall closet, and I want you to stay out of there, understand?
Understand.
All right. Now, kiss me goodbye, honey. I'm late for the bank.
Okay. There, now hurry down to the bank.
What bank?
Uh-oh. I gave him too many volts for this early in the morning.
Goodbye, dear.
Bye.
Mrs. Cooper. Mrs. Cooper, why are you standing there staring at the hall closet?
George told me my present was in the hall closet and then made me promise to leave it alone. Only a man could think of a mean thing like that.
What are you going to do about it?
Absolutely nothing.
And then what?
Katie, you won't find me stooping to snooping.
I'm sure I won't.
Of course, if there happened to be something in there I needed, I'd have to look in the closet, wouldn't I? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
What's in there that I might need?
Well, there's your umbrella, but the sun is shining.
Oh, how do you like that, Katie? Suddenly it looks like rain.
It has seemed to cloud up a little, hasn't it?
Oh, there's my umbrella in back of this big Christmas box. Ooh, look, there's a little tear in the paper.
Where?
There. Oh, clumsy me. Well, now it's open. I guess there's no use turning back. Oh, I'm so excited, Katie. I'll bet it's a dress I was hinting about from Miller's department store. It's empty. There's nothing in this box.
Oh, yes, there is. At the bottom. It's a card.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what it says. Well, I like that.
What's it say?
It says, I thought I told you to stay out of here, nosy. Well, that settles it. He's going to get a sweater and like it. Purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, knit 2. Oops! I dropped a stitch. Oh, dear. Well, I can save it if I just put my needle through this loop. Oops! There goes another. Oh, I guess I should have pulled this through. Oops! Oh, well, I was going to do that row over anyway. Darn it, this is slow work.
Are you having trouble, Mrs. Cooper?
Oh, I'm having an awful time with this sweater I'm knitting for George.
Is that a sweater?
Well, what does it look like?
That's a very good question.
Oh, I know it's a mess, Katie, and I can't understand it. I followed the directions exactly.
Let's see. What's this thing sticking up here? Looks like a sock.
It is.
It is?
Yes. The direction said, purl 3 inches and then knit a foot.
Oh, Mrs. Cooper, it didn't mean that.
I thought it seemed odd. I thought maybe I was knitting socks to match the sweater and I could cut them loose later.
I see. Well, the rest of it is... Wait a minute. What's this hole for?
That's the neck.
Oh. Then what's this hole next to it for?
Oh, how do you like that? I left 2 openings for his head.
Mrs. Cooper, you'd better rip it out and start over.
No, it's a shame to waste all that work. I ought to give it to someone. Do you know anyone with 2 heads, Katie?
Not offhand.
Oh, wait, I know. I'll knit a belt on the other end of it, and he can use it for pants. No?
No.
Oh, I'm not good for anything. I wish I could knit like George's mother can. She doesn't even look at it, and it comes out just perfectly.
Oh, that reminds me, Mrs. Cooper. Mr. Cooper's mother called before and said she was coming over this morning.
Oh, Keen. I wonder what Nosy Rosie wants.
She didn't say. Maybe she's just coming over to visit.
Ha! Mother Cooper never comes over just to visit. She comes over to see what I'm doing that I shouldn't be doing, what I'm not doing that I should be doing, what I'm doing that if she were doing it, she'd do it a lot better.
Oh, Mrs. Cooper isn't that bad.
Let's face it, Katie. She only lives to see how badly I keep house. An unmade bed is like a transfusion to her. Gives her strength to run her finger along a table and see if there's any dust on it.
Well, she won't find any dust in this house.
Oh, you dreamer. No, you can't win, Katie. Sometimes I think she's got dirt tattooed on the end of her finger.
Oh, why did she ever move to town?
I don't know. But brooding about it isn't going to get this sweater finished. I guess I'll have to rip most of it out.
You'll never finish it by Christmas.
Well, George will understand. I'll give him what I have done and tell him I'll finish it later.
Yes, ma'am.
Yoo-hoo! Anybody home?
There she blows.
Mr. Cooper's mother?
Who else walks in without ringing the bell? She knows if she rang it, I'd pretend not to be home. The old, in here, Mother.
I'll sneak upstairs, make the beds in case she goes up there.
Oh, there you are, Elizabeth. How are you, dear?
Fine, Mother Cooper. How are you?
Well, here's a sight I never thought I'd see. Elizabeth Cooper dusting.
I'm not dusting.
Oh, then why are you holding that dirty old dust rag?
That's a sweater I'm knitting.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I didn't look very closely. Whose dog is it for?
Yours.
Huh?
It happens to be for George.
For George? Oh, no! Oh, I could die!
Yes, but you won't.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I've hurt your feelings.
How could you tell? Come on in, Mother. Pull up a dust ball and sit down.
Elizabeth, I came over to talk to you about something.
Yes?
You remember you invited me to spend Christmas with you? Well, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
Oh?
Aunt Bessie wrote and told me she's going to be all alone for Christmas. So I think I should go there and spend it with her, don't you?
Yes. What was the bad news? Oh, I see what you mean. Well, gee, I don't know. It means quite a change in our plans.
Oh, well, then
But anything for dear old Aunt Bessie.
Yes, the poor soul was wondering if you and George would mind giving me up just this one Christmas.
Only one, huh? Well, I'll force myself. Go to poor old Aunt Bessie.
Oh, well, then it's all settled. I'll go right home and write Aunt Bessie. And Elizabeth.
Yes?
If I may make a suggestion, dear, I wouldn't bother finishing that sweater if I were you.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Oh, now, please, Elizabeth. It's no disgrace not to be able to knit. You have other talents.
I have?
You must have. I mean, some wives can knit, and some wives can cook, and some are beautiful, and some are intelligent, and Well, I have to run along, dear.
Are you driving, or shall I call the Yellow Broomstick Company?
Oh, my Elizabeth, you're so sensitive. Now, if I've said anything, it's just for your own good. My goodness, if I can't make a suggestion, then what am I here for?
Oh, you're beginning to wonder, too.
I'm only trying to help you, dear. I don't want you to be embarrassed. You see, I knitted George a beautiful cashmere sweater.
Oh, you did?
Yes, and I don't want you to suffer through any comparisons. Well, goodbye, dear.
What are you running your finger around the table for? Forget where you parked your gum?
Would you look at my finger? It's just black with dust.
Well, there's only one thing for you to do.
Talk to Katie?
No, wash your hands.
Oh, that doesn't make your house any cleaner, dear.
Oh.
Goodbye. Don't bother coming to the door.
Oh, Katie.
Well, what's the matter, Mrs. Cooper?
She's knitted George a sweater for Christmas.
No.
Yes, so I have to finish mine, and it has to be better than hers. Give me that knitting. Knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two. Oops!
Well, it's dollars to a dish of Jell-O that Liz will have a tough time getting out of that spot. But look, here's a holiday treat for your family they sure won't want to exchange. It's Christmassy jellied mincemeat made with rich red cherry Jell-O. Just prepare cherry Jell-O as usual, and when slightly thickened, fold in 1 cup of moist mincemeat. Chill until firm in individual molds, and garnish with rum-flavored sweetened whipped cream. Good? Why, it's the zestiest holiday dessert that ever made Christmas merry. Sparkling red cherry Jell-O, luscious with tempting mincemeat. All 6 delicious Jell-O flavors fit right in the holiday mood. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. They're rich with locked-in goodness, and they're bright and gay as a Christmas tree. So look for those big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O, and Jell-O is a registered trademark of the General Foods Corporation.
Jell-O.
And now back to the Coopers. Liz is still busily working on the sweater that she has vowed to finish for George by Christmas time.
Knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two, knit one, purl...
Mrs. Cooper.
1, purl 2, knit 1, purl.
Are you still up, Mrs. Cooper? It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
What day? Oh, I can't help it, Katie. I have to finish this sweater.
How's it coming?
I don't know. I haven't been able to see for 2 hours. It feels all right.
Let me take a look. Well, you've licked the neck problem. Only 1 neck hole.
Goody.
What's this thing?
What? Oh, that's the sleeve.
Oh. And what's this one?
That's the other sleeve.
Mrs. Cooper.
Yes?
What's this one?
Oh, no. 3 sleeves. Katie, do you know anybody with 3?
No.
No. Well, here I go again. Liz the Ripper. I'm losing ground, Katie. By Christmas, I'll owe the sweater 3 balls of yarn.
More coffee, Mr. Cooper?
No, thanks. I'm late now. Tell Liz goodbye for me, will you? Oh, here's Sleeping Beauty now.
Morning, Mrs. Cooper.
Morning, Liz.
Hello.
Open your eyes, dear.
They are open.
Well, maybe some food will help you. Try this.
No, thank you. I don't like tomato juice.
Well, that's not tomato juice. It's milk.
Why is it red?
It isn't. That's the glow from your eyes.
Ew.
What were you doing last night, Liz?
Oh, just working in Santa's sweatshop.
Making something for me?
No.
Oh, come on. What is it? Well, give me a hint.
Now look who wants a hint. All right, I'll give you the same kind you gave me. It's got 3 arms, 2 necks, and a foot sticking out of its back.
Liz, you're knitting me a sweater.
What?
Oh, that was a pretty wild guess, wasn't it? Imagine you knitting a sweater.
Katie, hand me a knife and tell me where he is.
Well, I've got to run. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye.
I thought he knew for a minute.
Oh, he's so smart. That's just another reason why I have to finish the sweater. Will you get me my knitting, Katie? It's in the hall closet.
All right, but I think you should give your eyes a rest.
I can't help it. I've got to finish.
Mrs. Cooper, did you rewrap that box and put it back here in the closet?
No, why?
Well, there's another one here.
Let's see. Oh, how do you like that? I didn't even see it. That must be my present. Open it, Katie.
Me?
Yes, then when George asks me if I open it, I won't be lying when I say no.
Oh, the things I do.
Oh, it's from Miller's. I hope it is, Katie. It's the dress, but it's red.
Bright red.
Oh, that man. What was he thinking about? I can't wear red with my hair. If I put that dress on, I'd look like an Ungantine ad.
Well, you can get it exchanged for another one after Christmas.
No, I can't. They only had one green one my size. Katie, I'm going down and exchange it right now.
But what will Mr. Cooper say when you open the box on Christmas and the dress is green?
I'll tell him the color ran. So long, Katie. Knit 1, purl 2, knit 1, purl...
Yes, ma'am, you're next.
Just a minute till I finish this row. Knit 1, purl 2, knit 1. There.
And when you get that sweater finished, are you going to try to exchange it?
No. No, I'd like to exchange a Christmas present.
I beg your pardon?
I'd like to exchange a Christmas present.
Aren't you a little late for last year?
It's this year's Christmas present.
Oh, well, in that case, what day is this?
The 20th.
For a minute, I thought I'd overslept.
I just happened to receive this present a little early.
Ooh, we've been snoopy, haven't we?
Never mind. I'd like to exchange this for a dress that's the right color for my hair.
Well, I don't think we have a dress that shade. Why don't you take a black one and give it a henna rinse?
Oh, I'll bet you're a scream when you get out your chicken inspector badge. Will you exchange this dress or not?
Well, I'll exchange it on one condition, that you return my telephone cord.
Now, what would I be doing with your telephone cord?
Well, I don't know, but you've got it knitted into your sweater.
Katie?
Did they exchange it?
Yes, I got the most beautiful Kelly green dress you've ever seen.
Good.
I'll get it. Hello.
Hello, Liz. I just talked to Mother, and she's leaving a day earlier than she planned.
Oh, how wonderful. For Aunt Bessie.
I'm going to bring her by the house to pick up her Christmas present, so you'd better have it ready.
Okay, where is it?
I put it in the hall closet.
You did what?
I put it in the hall closet. It's a big box from Miller's.
Miller's?
Yeah, we'll be there in about an hour, honey. Goodbye.
Oh, wait a minute, George. Oh, Katie, I exchanged the wrong present. That dress was for Mother Cooper.
No.
Yes, and they'll be here in an hour. I'll have to rush down and exchange it again.
Wait a minute. Why not let her take the new one?
Oh, no, she can't stand green. It clashes with her complexion. I'll see you in an hour, I hope. Pardon me.
Yes, madam. What can I do for you?
I'd like to exchange something, please.
Well, what goodie have we poked our nose into this time?
Now, look, I'm in a hurry, and I want to exchange this dress.
Didn't you just exchange a red dress exactly like this?
Yes, I'd like the red one back in exchange for this green one.
Don't tell me. I know you've rented yourself out as a stop signal.
please. I don't have time to explain.
Won't it still clash with your hair?
No.
Oh, I get it. You're going to dye your hair green.
No!
You're going to shave your head.
All right, I'm going to shave my head and paint it green. Now, may I have my exchange slip?
Certainly. Here. And this.
What?
Will you bring your head in and let me see it?
I made it.
Did you get the red dress back?
It's safe in this box. Are they here yet, Katie?
Yes. Mr. Cooper and his mother just came in the front door. I told them you were upstairs.
Thanks.
And Mrs. Cooper,
Yeah?
I worked on the sweater while you were gone. There's only one row left to do.
Oh, Katie.
I put it back in the desk drawer.
Oh, you're a darling. I better get in there and give Mother Cooper her present. Hello, Mother Cooper.
Elizabeth.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, honey. Well, Mother, here's your present.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Oh, wait a minute, Liz. You've made a mistake.
I've what?
Oh, that's not Mother's present.
It isn't?
No, that's yours.
No.
Well, it's nothing to get excited about.
No?
I'll get Mother's present. It's up on the shelf in the closet.
What are you looking so glum about, dear? It's Christmas time. Be gay and happy. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Oh, go jingle your own bells.
How's your sweater coming, dear? Or did you give it up?
No, I didn't give it up. It's right here in the desk drawer. Would you care to see it?
Yes.
Right here.
You bought this.
No, I didn't. It isn't even finished yet, see?
Your cab is here, Mother. Come on.
Coming, baby. Elizabeth, let me see how you finished that neck. Ah, yes. Wonderful. Well, let's go.
You just have time to get to the station. Here's your present.
Oh, thank you both, you dear children.
Goodbye.
Bye. See you after the holidays.
Goodbye, Mother. Oh.
What's the matter?
Well, there's something cutting my ankle. Huh, it's a piece of yarn.
Yarn?
Yeah, look. It goes all the way down the stairs and along the walk and into the cab with Mother.
Oh, put your foot on it, George. Break it, quick!
Oh, there it broke.
I never should have let her near it.
I wonder where it comes from. Well, look, it goes right in the door and along the hall and...
into the living room and across the carpet and up on the desk and all.
Liz, you are knitting me a sweater. And isn't it wonderful? You've got 2 inches finished already.
Yes, Lucille, where to tonight?
Come, Robert, we're going back to the dawn of civilization, the days of the caveman. Of course, no one will understand caveman language, so I will translate. Wilbur, a little prehistoric music. Oh, translation. Get up, Neanderthal. Civilization just dawned. Translation. You don't love me, Neanderthal. You haven't hit me on the head with a club lately.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Ouch!
Hey, what are you? I want Jell-O with its 6 delicious flavors. Ugly, bugly, babby, oing, boing, and lime.
Translation. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and floop.
Jell-O make you think of the real right Oggabug itself.
Translation. Fruit.
So look for big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O, and Jell-O spells a treat. Because the... Because the flavor is locked in and can't get out till your first delectable spoonful.
Translation, yum, yum, yum. Good night, Neanderthal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Christmas and New Year holiday season is a period of neighborly getting together and renewing community ties. It's a time when every American should be even more aware of the individual liberties he enjoys in the United States. And this freedom demands that each of us fulfills our duties as a citizen, to vote, to serve on juries, and to participate in community, state, and national affairs. By making our form of government work better here, we strengthen democracy everywhere. We provide an example of a free government which preserves the rights and the dignity of the individual. So remember, freedom is everybody's job. You have been listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, and based on characters created by Isabel Scott Rorick. Tonight's program was produced and directed by Jess Oppenheimer, who wrote the script with Madeline Pugh and Bob Carroll Jr. Original music was composed by Marlon Skiles and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. The part of Katie the maid was played by Ruth Parrott. Watch for Lucille Ball in the Columbia picture Miss Grant Takes Richmond. And be sure to listen to Lucille Ball in My Favorite Husband again next week. Presented by
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O puddings, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O tapioca puddings, yes, sirree. Oh, it's log cabin syrup for mine, with that real Northwoods flavor so fine, oh so fine, blended cane into maple, it's tops on your table, that real maple flavor does pancakes a favor, it's log cabin syrup for mine.
Yes, Log Cabin is the syrup with that delicious Northwoods maple flavor. It's America's most popular quality table syrup. Enjoy it on waffles or pancakes for Sunday night suppers, as well as at breakfast.
It's log cabin syrup for mine.
Listen to Lucille Ball in My Favorite Husband again next week. Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Ever hear of a cow town called Dos Rios? Well, don't feel bad if you haven't. It's just one of those frontier towns, roistering and noisy, perched in one of the lushest and richest valleys below the Continental Divide. Me, I'm Chad Remington, the town's only lawyer. But like everyone else, I've got my own ranch with the typical well-fed, slab-sided herd of cattle for which our valley is so famous. And just because these cattle are valuable, well, it gives some men ideas. And that makes plenty of business and trouble for a saddle-stop lawyer. It wasn't too long ago that I was riding in toward Dos Rios for my spread. Cherokee O'Bannon, he runs the town livery stable. Now that we've talked him out of peddling his genuine Indian rattlesnake oil, Cherokee was riding with me as we cut across some open range trying to get to Dos Rios before sundown. Hey, look at those Herefords, will you, Cherokee? Someday with a few more head, I might even be able to burn up my law books and retire.
Man, and I use the term at the twinge of conscience, you must have bats in your belfry. Looking at a bunch of cows like that. For shame.
What have I done now to offend your artistic integrity?
What has he done now, he says? My boy, you've been casting sultry, longing looks at a bunch of blank-faced cows, when half that emotion spent on a proper female woman would return to you tenfold. Nay, 100-fold.
Oh, don't you go biblical on me, you old reprobate. And something else. Unless a man has a few head of good beef, he can't afford to cast long, lingering looks at a woman.
Chad, my boy, your total lack of sophistication and experience hurts me deeply. A man who has some money in his jeans doesn't need to bother with the distaff side. He can go out and woo old John Barleycorn.
Cherokee, the older you get, the more unregenerate you become. Your total lack of appreciation for a herd of cattle is something that I... Hey, Cherokee, rein up.
Slow there, girl.
Oh, boy. Easy.
Now, what in Billy Blue Blazes happened to you, Chad?
Oh, you see that water hole just ahead of us?
Yes, sir.
Isn't that a tin can lying next to it, lying on its side?
Yeah. Unless my optics deceive me, that's an empty 5-gallon can. But what about it? It's a lead pipe cinch. It didn't contain old spiritus fumenti. That's drinking liquor to you.
No, it's a lead pipe cinch. It didn't contain anything that pleasant. I got an awful feeling it did contain 5 gallons of enough stuff to poison every steer that drank out of that water hole.
Why, if I ever catch the pussyfooting polecat that did that, I'll darn well destroy him. Come on, girl, get up!
I'd like to get my hands on the buzzard who did this. Putting poison in a water hole.
I must admit it's incomprehensible even to me. Why would someone want to poison a lot of dumb, defenseless cows?
I don't know, but with their stock poisoned off, how many ranchers around here could pay their debts?
Do you mean to say someone deliberately? By the great God Pan, Chad, this is the most nefarious bit of chicanery I've ever heard of.
It certainly is.
Now, just a minute. I heard you say just the other day that not over half a dozen ranchers in this whole valley owe a mortgage to the bank. That old sourball Ripley who owns the bank forced most of them to pay up a year ago last spring. So what debts could they have?
Plenty. Ever since Ripley shut off most of the credit, which absorbed most of the cash folks had on hand, everyone's been buying at Parker's store because Lisha Parker's been willing to let his bills run.
Lisha Parker? If you mean to insinuate Lisha Parker's mixed up in this cattle poisoning, you and I are coming to fisticuffs. Why, that old gentleman is so honest, it makes me blush. Yes, it does.
Oh, calm down, Cherokee. Calm down. This has nothing to do with Lisha. But legally, if the ranchers can't pay their debts, he could go to court, get judgment, and take them all over lock, stock, and barrel in liquidation of his claims.
But if you say Lisha is mixed up in it, shucks, Chad, I think you're putting your money on the nose of the wrong horse.
I'm not making any bets on this race. I got a notion it's been fixed. I'm blame well going to find out if I can before the sun sets today. If I sounded like a boastful kid, well, that's just the way it turned out. Because after talking to Lisha and Sarah Parker, not only didn't I find anything before sundown, but I didn't find out anything for the best part of a week. Water holes continued to be poisoned. Strangers drifted in and out of town. Even the sheriff couldn't find out a thing that'd help. And then, best I can piece it together, another stranger arrived in town. The stranger. The stranger who wasn't too strange to the handful of gunslicks who'd been hanging around town. They got together in the Silver Boot Saloon.
Hey, bartender, let's have another bottle.
Hi, Lefty. The boy said you were over here.
Pull up a chair and rest your frame, True. If you got your work done. You must be tired. Bring another glass with that bottle.
I got my work done all right. You know me, boss.
Yeah, I sure do. That's why I shipped you up here ahead of me. Any trouble?
Oh, shucks, no. Oh, there's been a Jasper in town snooping around. A lawyer named Chad Remington. But he ain't found out a thing, Lefty, believe me.
Yeah, he'd better not find out anything if he wants to go on practicing law. Because I'll get him just the way I'm going to get Parker's store.
Now, look, Lefty, you ain't ever been here in Dos Rios before. Me and the boys have been here for more than a week. And I'm telling you, that there Elisha Parker is a stubborn old goat. He'll never sell.
No? Well, let's just suppose that Parker won't. Don't you think his widow will?
Widow?
That's what I said, widow. And if Parker is as crusty an old goat as you say he is, it shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be a... Lefty, I'm sorry, I just don't get you.
Well, just like you said, Parker's got a nasty temper, hasn't he?
Well, yeah.
Now, you're going over to that store and talk Parker into an argument. You understand? Poor Parker, with that temper of his, gets sore and grabs for his gun. That's all, mister. He grabs for his gun, only you outdraw him.
Hey, you really got something there. Don't let nobody tell me Lefty Slaughter ain't got brains.
Yeah? Well, instead of wasting your time trying to butter me up, you better be getting over to Parker's store, because once he's out of the way, it's still going to take time before I'm the owner of all the choicest ranches in the Dos Rios Valley. Now, go on. I'm getting so anxious, my tongue's hanging out.
Lasha? Oh, Lasha.
Yes, sir? Oh, want me to put that bold calico up on the shelf for you?
Would you please, Lasha? You're a dear.
After 42 years of what we've been through together, sir, it certainly doesn't take a... Well, looks like we got a new customer coming in.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I'd like a pound of sugar.
Pound of sugar. Yes, sir. Right here.
I said I wanted a pound.
Well, sure, I heard you. This is a pound sack.
You aiming on calling me a liar?
Now, look here, mister. I didn't ask you to come into my store.
But I come in, and I'm not going to have some thieving crook like you give me a half pound and claim it's a pound.
You get out of here. Doggone you. Turn around and clear out of my place before I blast you.
Lasha, don't.
Why, you bald-headed old goat. Nobody's putting me out of no place.
I'll show you who to
watch out.
Lasha!
Lasha.
Hold it, you. Get away from that door.
Watch him, Cherokee.
Get your eyes, Jack.
Did he do the shooting, Mrs. Parker?
He killed my husband.
Yeah? Well, I only shot in self-defense.
Is that the truth, Mrs. Parker?
Yes. I tried to stop him, but Lasha did draw first.
Well, now are you satisfied?
Can't say that I'm satisfied. I guess the sheriff won't hold you in the face of that evidence.
Lasha. Oh, Lasha, why did you do it?
I can't tell you how sorry I am I didn't get here 2 seconds earlier.
Oh, that's all right, Chad. Oh, Lasha. Lasha.
Just saying how sorry I am. I know it isn't going to bring your husband back, but there's still an account to be squared up, and I'm hoping you'll let me square it. Come on, Cherokee. We're going to escort this buzzard down to the sheriff. It was a foregone conclusion that the sheriff had released Krug, but not before we found out that he had something to do with the stranger who'd arrived in town, Lefty Slaughter. Not knowing Slaughter, I decided to go down to the saloon where he was hanging out and size him up just in case.
Come on, honey, one more drink. And I'll give you some more folding money to lose at Faro.
Excuse me, but the bartender pointed you out to me as Lefty Slaughter.
Yeah. Something I can do for you, my friend?
If I didn't have something else on my mind, Slaughter, I'd ask you to apologize for calling me a friend.
Asking for an apology and getting one are two different things.
Well, maybe I've been lucky, but I generally get what I ask for.
And maybe that's because you make it your business to ask the wrong people.
Yeah, maybe. But I didn't come here to ask you anything. I came here to tell you something.
You don't say.
Elisha Parker was just shot down in cold blood. And I thought you'd want to know. I'm making it my business to find out why.
Oh? Well, I never had the pleasure of meeting this Mr. Parker. But if he was a friend of yours, I can't say that I'm exactly sorry.
Well, you may be sorry. Next time you or any of your gun hands try to finish off what you've started.
And now if you're through, I'm sure you'll excuse me so I can start enjoying myself.
Why, sure, Mr. Slaughter. Enjoy everything while you can. Because if you keep up like I think you've started, legally or otherwise, I'm going to help see that you enjoy the next 50 years of your life rotting away in jail.
We'll return to the exciting second act of our frontier town adventure in just about 1 minute. And now, Frontier Town.
Guess I sounded like a boastful kid all over again. I mean, going in and deliberately rubbing Lefty Slaughter the wrong way. But I found until you've rubbed the fur, you can't tell if the animal you've got is a house cat or a polecat. Sometimes they're both dangerous, but you trap them different ways. Well, I found out in short order that Slaughter was as cold and cocky as they come. Knowing that, there was nothing more I could find out until such time as he chose to make his next move. So Cherokee and I sat for 4 more days in my office up above Cherokee's livery stable, looking out the window and watching the entire street. Then late the afternoon of the 5th day, Cherokee turned away from the window suddenly.
Chad, look there. That double-dyed, dirty gunslinger who terminated Lisha Parker's mortal existence is walking down the street with Lefty Slaughter.
He was walking with him. Now Krug's turned off into the saloon and... Hey, you see what Slaughter's doing? He's heading straight for Mrs. Parker's store.
Well, if that's the case, and it certainly seems to be, then what are we doing loitering about this legal loggia?
You're right, Cherokee. So grab your hat or your gun or both, and let's be finding out what business Slaughter might have with Mrs. Parker.
Some of the boys over at the hotel told me about the misfortune you had, Mrs. Parker. I mean about your husband.
Well, certainly mighty kind of a stranger to come over and pay his sympathies.
And believe me, sympathy is just what made me drop in today. You see, I got to thinking about how difficult it might be for a woman like you to try and run a store alone.
Yes. I'm afraid it really takes a man's mind to run a business right.
Oh, isn't that the truth? And since I came to Dos Rios looking for a business to go into myself, and with you now probably wanting to sell...
Oh, I wasn't thinking of selling out, Mr. Slaughter.
Well, now, I know this may sound kind of sudden, but I'm willing to pay you a fair price. All cash. Say, $2,000.
$2,000? Why, we've got more than $20,000 just owing us on the books.
Oh, sure, books. With their cattle dying off like flies, that $20,000 isn't worth the ink it took to write it. Well, I don't aim to argue with a woman, but I'm a fair man. And once I make up my mind, I don't let anyone change it.
Well, now, isn't that too bad? Now, you just listen to me.
Mrs. Parker, you'd better do the listening. I've got $3,000 here in cash, so suppose you sit down and start writing out that bill of sale.
What? If I were a man, I'd take that shotgun off the wall.
After you, Mrs. Parker. Hello, Slaughter.
What are you doing here? Butting in again?
Nope. But since you're determined to stay in Dos Rios, I'm just being neighborly. And seeing as you want to spend your money, I thought I'd suggest to Mrs. Parker that she accommodate you.
Accommodate him? What do you mean, Chad?
Well, since you haven't done much cash business this year, I thought maybe I could help Mr. Slaughter spend some of that cash he's got on him right here. Since he's so all-fired anxious to buy something.
Chad, I don't want any of his money, not any of it.
Now, who said it was his money? I'd hate to think where it came from.
If you could think at all, you'd keep your nose out of this.
What do you mean, think? If he could just smell, he'd keep his nose out of your business. Reach to the high heaven.
Why, you loudmouth.
Chad, stop it. You wrecked my whole store.
Don't worry about your store, Mrs. Parker. You able to get up, Cherokee?
Once I get some of these picks and shovels out of my hair.
Slaughter, that was a mistake hitting Cherokee. Bad mistake for you. But at that, I guess you wouldn't have hit him if he hadn't been 20 years older than you are.
Yeah? Who says so?
I say so. I'm about your age. Why didn't you hit me? Well, I'm not too gentlemanly to hit you.
That's it, Chad. Beat the brains out of the blighter.
Not much satisfaction to that, Cherokee. He won't hit back while I'm facing him.
Well, if I had my way, I'd christen his thick skull with a few bottles of my Indian rattlesnake oil, applied with vigor.
I'll see both of you again.
I'm sure you will, but you're not leaving yet. Remember I was going to help you spend some of your hard-earned money here with Mrs. Parker? Cherokee, load some of those picks and shovels you knocked over into Mr. Slaughter's arms.
My boy, you've got a most imaginative idea.
Well, what does he want with picks and shovels, Chad?
From what I've heard, he's fixing to dig his own grave.
Here you are. 3 picks, 4 shovels.
Mm-hmm.
Hold out your arms, you insult the human race.
You're going to pay for this?
Oh, no. Wrong again, Slaughter. You're going to pay for this. 3 picks and 4 shovels will be, well, in round numbers, let's say $50. Now, Cherokee, since we always aim to help the customer, just peel one of those bills off Mr. Slaughter's bankroll.
Just one?
Just one.
You're never going to live a life of ease like that, Chad.
Now, let's see. You can carry a little more. Just about room for a bolt of that calico. And it's just the right color for Slaughter, too. Yellow.
Yellow? It'll make a nice yellow shroud for that grave he's digging for himself.
Yeah, with all the money he's got left, it's too bad we can't sell him a headstone. He's going to be needing that soon, I think.
You're going to be laughing on the other side of your face before I'm through with you.
For the time being, you're through with me now. So, adios, Slaughter. And in consideration of your $100 purchase this morning, Mr. O'Bannon will be glad to open the door for you as you go out.
Goodbye, thank you. And be sure not to come in again.
Chad, I just can't thank you enough.
Yeah, I'm afraid your thanks are a little premature.
Why, what do you mean?
Chad thinks he knows what that crook is up to.
Seems to me Lefty Slaughter found out that almost every rancher in the valley owes you money. He's decided to cripple them, force you to sell out to him, and then take over what ranches he's wanted for the money they owe the store.
How terrible. But why did you let him walk out of here? Why didn't you have him arrested?
Yeah, because so far he's been too smart to involve himself. He has his hired gun thugs do his dirty work. Until we get them, Slaughter's still in the clear.
Oh, I see. But isn't there anything you can do to stop them before they murder someone else like Lasher?
What I'd like to do is create a situation which may force Slaughter into doing something he hadn't planned on. Some crime he hadn't figured in advance. And then catch him red-handed. I think we can, Mrs. Parker, if you'll give me your permission to call a meeting of all the ranchers who owe you money right here at your store.
Quiet, please.
Suppose you stop acting as if you're running this whole show, Remington. Let Sarah Parker do her own talking.
Now, there's no talking for me to do. I've sold this store and all of its assets to Chad Remington, and from now on, you'll have to do business with him.
Go on and grumble if you want, but it isn't going to do any good. You owe this store money, and I want cash on the barrelhead. Or if I don't get it, I'm going to court and take judgments against every one of you.
Remington, your poor father must be turning over in his grave. How do you expect us to raise money now?
You can raise money. All you got to do is drive your cattle to market and sell it off.
Why, it's almost 2 months till shipping time.
Instead of standing around here arguing, I'm advising you to get together and start a drive with your herds up to the nearest railhead. I'm only giving you 5 days to be back with cash. So if you know what's good for you, you'll be on your way by sunrise tomorrow morning.
Are you loco, Krug? Remington buying out Mrs. Parker's store?
Boss, I was there myself with the whole crowd. And he told them to get out and drive their cattle to market and be back with the money in 5 days, or else he was taking over every ranch in the valley.
Well. There's nothing crookeder than a crooked lawyer. The funny part is, what he's doing is playing right into our hands.
Playing into our...
Sure, what happens? Those ranchers start driving their cattle to market. You and me and the rest of the boys are laying for them. We get the cattle. Remington don't get the money, and the ranches he takes over are worth nothing.
Well, I'll be... That smart monkey is playing into our hands. What good are them ranches without cattle on them?
No good. Krug, you go round up the boys. A thing like this calls for a real celebration.
Lefty thought I was dumb, all right. The Dos Rios ranchers knew I was a crook. All I was sure of was I was taking a long, wild chance and hoping it would pay off. Next morning, just as I told them to, the ranchers joined up in one big trail drive and started for San Jacinto. From where we were perched, Cherokee, the sheriff, a posse, and I, we could see the cattle spread out along the trail almost as far as the eye could reach. I guess we waited more than an hour. Every man Jack's eyes shaded from the morning sun, scanning the pass below us, waiting, praying for some sign of trouble. And finally it came. A single shot. And then in the next instant it sounded like it must have that day at Gettysburg. We waited for a moment to make sure we were right. And then the sheriff unholstered his gun and turned to me.
You sure were right, Chad. Look at them rustlers pour out of that canyon.
There must be 1 million of them. 2 million, maybe.
Yeah. All right, you posse men. Unholster those 45s and let's get to riding.
Cut down through that arroyo. That way we can get between them and the cattle. And right in front of those rustlers' bullets. Say, Chad, haven't I got time for a little drink of my rattlesnake oil or something?
All you got time to do is squeeze the trigger. Come on, let's go.
One of those pussyfooting polecats is turning around and heading for the woods.
It's that yellow-spined skunk, Slaughter.
Hey, Sheriff, you keep after the rest of them. Slaughter's trying to sneak away. I'm going to get him.
All right, Chad. All right, come on, men. And don't waste lead shooting over their head.
All right, get around there, fella. Slaughter's got a quarter of a mile head start. Slaughter? The further away you ride, the further you're going to bounce on the way back to town. Now, I'm not warning you again. If I bulldog you off that horse of yours, you're apt to break your neck. All right. Here's your lead back with interest. Get up there, boy. Come on. Get alongside of me. In there now where I can get my arm around that. Doggone you, Slaughter. Am I going to have to break your arm?
Stop, Remington. Oh, let go. You got me. I quit.
I quit. All right, then. Come on. Get up. Yeah, and start walking. It's a long trip back to Dos Rios and to jail.
God blame you, Chad. Here you had us thinking you were a bigger crook than Slaughter. And all the time you were doing it for our own good.
Yes, sirree. Just like a father with an unreasonable kid.
Yeah, spare the rod and spoil the child. That's Chad's motto.
What's your motto, Cherokee?
Well, I guess you might say to spare the flask and spoil the drink. By the way, is it about time for a little libation right now?
From the way I look after Bulldog and Slaughter off his horse, it's about time for me to take a bath and put on some clean clothes.
Well, it's not premature to thank you now, Chad. Except I don't know how I ever can. Enough.
You go talking to that young sprat like that, Seer, and he'll go getting a swell head. Not that he don't deserve one, though. That little idea of his of making the boys trail their cattle certainly squeezed Slaughter into pulling one crime he hadn't figured on.
Yes, all right, Sheriff. And in honor of my dear friend's talents, I suggest someone buy me a little shot of something good so I can propose a toast to it. Besides, my knees haven't stopped shaking yet.
Well, my knee isn't shaking, Cherokee, and it's strong enough to turn you over it and beat a little genuine Indian tune on your tom-tom.
Go, Chad! If you turn me over your knee, not only would you break my spirit, but you'd bust a flask full of the finest Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil that ever whetted a man's whistle. I'm going home.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler, is a Bruce Ells production. Supervision by Joel Murcott. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmars. Be sure to be with us again, same time next week, for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. This is Bill Foreman telling you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
I came across Mr. Ghibli in the meadow by the church. If I've painted that spire once, he said, I've painted it 12 times. He offered me an apple pie. An artist needs inspiration, he explained. Golden short-crust pastry, delicious apple filling, and just the right amount of sugar sprinkled on top. But then, when it comes to the little details, Mr. Ghibli does have an exceedingly good eye.
Do you know the one-word recipe for cheesecake?
Greens, 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 greens. Greens cheesecake. Greens, greens, greens. Greens cheesecake.
Sweet crumbly biscuit, smooth tangy filling. Just add milk and butter, made in 10 minutes and no baking. Greens, the one-word recipe for cheesecake.
Greens cheesecake.
Throat feels scratchy, tickly raw. That's what Vic cough drops are for. Tastes like a sweet, soothes like a medicine. Vic cough drops.
Will you have a polo, dear Liza, dear Liza? Will you have a polo, dear Liza, polo?
How very kind of you, dear Henry. I most certainly will. I'll have 3 or 4 or maybe more.
But you take me old tube.
Because they happen to be my tube of polo, dear Henry. Have one.
Yo-ho, brushless or lather, boys, whichever you've the notion.
50 cents for shaving cream, $1 for the lotion.
Old Spice means quality, said the captain to the bosun. So look for the package with the ship that sails the ocean. Yo-ho, 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 yo-ho.
Bring out the Branston. Because the crisp vegetables and the one and only tangy sauce in Branston pickle bring out the best in your food.
Keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Visit jppet.com today.
Unsolved Mysteries